What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. It's that time again, it's time for the fits of the week where I bring you some of the best menswear fits from around the socials, just in time for some weekend inspiration. Before we get into it though, I'd just like to ask if you get anything from this video at all, if you can hit the like and subscribe button, check out artchatonwards.com for pre-owned menswear and sign up to the Substack The Guidance, which is a newsletter I send out pretty much every day with links to pre-owned items I find from all the big resale sites, from all the brands you probably know and love if you watch this channel, as well as other content as well. Like for these videos, I like to sort of select 3 or 4 of them and then also put some like brand recommendations or item recommendations for either like the same items or similar items to the ones that are featured in the fit pick. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link in the description. And a quick fit check for myself, I've got this overshirt from Ami Paris. I've got some Drake's shorts on actually, so I've decided, I've never been one to wear shorts in the city in the summer, so I've decided this is the year. This is the year I'm going to focus on actually wearing shorts on the streets of London. I know it seems like a stupid thing. I know a lot of people wear shorts in the city, but I've just always been against it. I've said it in the past, just because I just never liked them when I was growing up. I didn't like being forced to wear shorts. I didn't like the way my legs looked in them when I was younger, especially when I had to wear them for a school uniform. But we're going to change that this summer. I'm going to get used to it. So these are some ones I've got pre-owned from I think they were eBay. These are they're missing a button on the back pocket, but they're only like 40 quid, and then so far I really like them. I've also got some Crockett and Jones loafers on as well. But enough about me, let's get into these fits. So first up we have Clauddio, and he works over at Drake's. One of the reasons Drake's is such a popular brand in my opinion, and one of the reasons it's one of my favorite brands, is because you can get so many different styles from that one store. Similar to Ralph Lauren, it just has something for everyone, kind of. So like you can get a preppy look out of it, you can get a very sort of classic suit from it, you can get business suits from it, you can get just really simple jeans and a t-shirt, sort of Americana-y kind of vibes from it as well. So there's so many different kind of looks you can get from it. And that's why I really like following multiple people from individual stores as well, because especially when they are posting pictures of themselves wearing that particular store's clothes, you can get a good idea of the sort of variety of styles you can get. Good ideas on how to style the clothes themselves, but also how to put your own sort of like slant on it. And Clauddio dresses sort of the way I imagine I would be dressing if I worked at Drake's. He picks a lot of the items that I really like personally. He styles them in a way that I really like as well. And this image from earlier this week really stuck out to me because first we've got this really lovely green game suit on, a red and white striped shirt. We've got a striped tie, a kind of like western belt as well. So a lot going on there. You've got the red, white and green, which are like some strong color contrast in there. Then you've got a bit more of like a muted tie going on, so it kind of doesn't fight with the lighter colors of the shirt and the sort of the lightest sort of tone of the suit as well. It's the game suit as well, so it's more casual, so he's paired it with that sort of like westerny belt that he's got on also, so it just adds to the sort of casual feel of it, even though he's wearing a shirt and a tie with it also. So there's a lot of different sort of like aspects to this outfit, which make it not the easiest thing to put together if you're putting it together from scratch, but I think he's done an absolute bang up job here. Like you could wear this pretty much anywhere. You could still wear this out to like something more formal as well, and still get away with it. So really cool look, and 100% definitely recommend you give him a follow as well. So next up we have hoho_bro_ on Instagram. I don't actually know his name because everything is in Korean on his profile page, but really good follow, some really great fit pics on there. And this one really caught my attention because I just like the pairing of this. So he's got a suede jacket on in this kind of like light tan color, light brown color, a denim shirt underneath, then a white t-shirt underneath, some crew jeans, and then some brown suede boots on as well. So there's really nice colors with the crew and the navy. That's just my favorite pairing of colors all year round. It works really nicely with that lighter colored suede jacket as well. And I think you've got that lighter, you've got the mid-tone, you've got the darker tone going on there. But what I think is also really interesting, and what I kind of look out on other people and how they do it as well, is wearing like the double collar. So you've got the shirt and then you've got like a light weight jacket on top as well. Because sometimes it could be a bit awkward. Sometimes the collar can just go underneath and this neckline area doesn't look that good. Or if you pop it up over the top like this, it could be a little bit more nonchalant in the way you're doing it. It could look a bit rough and ready, and I think I lean to more this kind of style. I quite like it. Sometimes it can look a bit off and look a bit too scruffy, but I think especially when you're wearing a bit of workwear, a bit of denim, it can look like something that's just meant to be that way rather than just looking like you're just unkempt. So I like that, and also I think the pairing of that with the accrued jeans just cleans the whole thing up. So you've got that workwear, you've got that sort of rugged texture going on. So I'm with some clean accrued jeans on. It just makes the thing more put together, more fresh, something a little bit more elegant in a way, than just pairing with some like raw denim or some just other pair of jeans. So next up we have this image from the Bolte Instagram page, and this is of Chico Webster, and he's wearing one of their really cool jackets. So Bolte, I don't know how to say it. Is it Bolte? Bolte? The Bolte are a really cool brand, and they make some really interesting sort of like overshirts and like chore jackets. They use like classic materials like tweeds, but they have a kind of like modern twist to it. This one's really cool because it's all in sort of like navies. You've got various different shades of navy in a check pattern. He's paired it with a denim shirt. Then you've got kind of like a gilet over the top, and their scarf around the neck, and then some navy trousers on as well. I can't see what shoes he's wearing, but I imagine them being something like boots, but loafers would also go well. But yeah, I really like this as a piece of layering. You've got a lot of texture in there with the corduroy. You've got the pattern of the jacket. You've got the texture of the denim as well. Scarf there to add that extra bit more. So there's lots of layers going on. But because of the simple colour palette of just navies and then a bit of brown in there, it makes the whole thing go together really cohesive. It's kind of something that if it was lots of colours, I think people would just, it'd look like it's overthought or over trying a bit too hard. But the colour palette's just muted the whole thing down enough that it's just kind of like one of those outfits that you just know that there's a lot of thought gone into it, but also not an overthought. So I know it's getting to the summer months and it's getting warmer, but I thought this was a really cool outfit in general, just purely down to the color palette and just as a really nice piece of layering. So yeah, worth saving in your Pinterest board for when it does get a bit nippier. So next up we have Abhishek Bhatt, and he was photographed by the excellent photographer Mohan Singh. I saw this initially on the Instagram page called The Asian Man. So it's the Asian Man _ on Instagram, and they feature South Asian men and their style, and definitely worth a follow. But this image, firstly, it's just a cool image in general. Abhishek is wearing I think this is an Edward Sexton suit. So I know there's a couple of other photos on his page where it's tagged in Edward Sexton. So I'm assuming this is the same suit, also because of the shape of it as well. But it is that shape that really also drew my attention. So you've got those strong, sharp, structured shoulders. But what I like about Edward Sexton is that they're not overly broad, especially the more recent. Actually, even going back to like the 70s sort of stuff. They have a ton of structure to them, but they're not like out here like you see on a lot of like vintage garments with heavy structure. So it gives just a nicer shape, and it stops you looking too top heavy because you've got that added bit of structure. You don't want to overdo it in a way. Beautiful size lapels. Again, I know I've picked something with a roll neck and it's getting warmer, but I just really like this image and this outfit. Love seeing that bit of structure in there in a world where, myself included, we're all starting to go a little bit more unstructured, so it's really great to see. So next up we have Carl, or Wilmo Stockholm, and he's wearing an outfit that is super simple and easy to replicate, but very, very effective. I think last week I featured an outfit which was like one I think it's just easy to fall back on. It was the navy t-shirt, military jacket, light coloured jeans, and then some brown suede loafers. And this is similar to that. And it's just a simple format that you can put together and it'll just get the fit off. And actually it features a couple of similar items. So you've got a pair of brown suede loafers on, you've got some light colour trousers, a brown blazer, and then I think it's got a white linen shirt on underneath. If zooming in, it looks like maybe there's a touch of blue in there, but I think it's just a white linen shirt. And this outfit could be done in a few different shades, or maybe you can change out the trousers for a light pair of jeans. You can change out the shirt for maybe like a simple t-shirt as well. But the actual formula remains the same, and it's an easy one to just refer to get an easy fit off. And also, if you have a brown suit, it's a great way to break that up as well. Just throw in some cream or some lighter colored trousers. So next up is an image I got from the Bengal Stripe, which is a really great Instagram page. Definitely give it a follow. And they picked that image up from concept.surplus on Instagram, which is a Copenhagen-based military workwear sort of like surplus store. Just a cool outfit in general. You've got sort of like chambray shirt on. You've got this military. I used to have one of these. This was a Swedish. It may be a a Scandinavian military jacket, but I used to have one of these on the Archer and Wood store because it's got this really interesting sort of pattern, sort of like camouflage pattern to it with these light stripes. I don't know much about Scandinavian military, but I really like the jacket. It was very cool. He's got a really lovely like silk scarf around his neck, and then some high-waisted trousers in that sort of like really punchy blue, like that sort of French chore jacket blue, and with some braces on as well. Just a fantastic way of wearing like military clothes and workwear clothes in a really stylish way. Throw in a scarf, some cool sunglasses, and you've got yourself a really interesting look. And it's always nice to see like an older guy wear an outfit like this and absolutely smash it. So for our final outfit, we have Rav Matharu, who is the owner of Cloth Surgeon. And this is actually a screenshot of a video Siddhant Patil did of him. Siddhant does some really great interviews with just stylish men normally around that sort of Savile Row area. So always worth checking that out. But I really like the way he was wearing this double-breasted pinstripe suit in a kind of like casual way. Obviously got a baseball cap on. He's got underneath it, it's got, I can't see what it is, but it's grey. It could be a scarf, it could be like another jacket underneath, but it's kind of like a grey Prince of Wales check going on here with a t-shirt underneath that. The fit of it as well is a little bit looser, which again lends to the sort of more casual wearing of it. He's also got I think it's just like a pouch-free sunglasses or something like that, just popping out of the pocket. But it is that sort of like nonchalant way of wearing it, that kind of sprezzatura way of I always try to avoid using the word sprezzatura, but that's, yeah, just sort of like, you know, I'm wearing a double-breasted suit with a bit of structure, and I'm not really thinking about it too much. And I really like that about this outfit and the way he's wearing the suit, even probably more than the outfit itself. Like, the suit's fantastic, but it's the way he's wearing it, which I really like. But anyway, guys, they were the fits of the week. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favourite. Remember to check out archerandwoods.com for pre-owned menswear and sign up to the Substack The Guidance. I'll put everything in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.